George here, Great Outdoors. Hope you're all doing well. Here for another video on Project Discovery Overland. Today we're going to be replacing these. So when we posted this on Instagram, asked you all what should be the first mods and stuff, the majority of people said wheels and tyres. For me, I agree. It should always be the first place to start with any off-road vehicle, whatever you're going to do. We're going to talk about budgets and stuff like that anyway. So I've got some new wheels and tyres. These are a 19-inch factory, obviously, wheel. They're actually for a D4, but they've been put on here. However, I've stepped it down to an 18 just so we've got a few more options with tyre sizes. It's a bit better for the off-road, as that's where predominantly we'll be. But we'll talk about budgets and stuff with it. The wheels I've chosen aren't necessarily budget wheels. They're wheels I've wanted for a very, very long time. I've just never had a vehicle that they'll fit on. So again, when it comes to budgets, we could have just put all-terrains on these, would have been perfectly fine for most terrains, or gone to muds, or if you look on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, whatever, there's so many options, you know, for the 18s. All you've got to do is watch out for brake caliper size. So I believe it steps up with the Discovery 4, some generations, where you get a bigger caliper and you have to have, I think, a 19-inch wheel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think some things you can't fit an 18 on. So obviously with the D3 we don't have that issue, nor do we have TPMS sensors, which is a bonus. Just keeps the cost down a little bit. So I have overspent on the wheels and tyres. That was my choice. So this is a bit of a luxury. Again, if you have got the funds, and you can overspend a little bit on something you really, really want, and then cut back on stuff you don't really need. You know, we could have just gone tyres. We didn't have to go wheels, but I did, and in a minute you'll see why. So what I'll do, I'll go and get the wheels, and I'll show you exactly what we've got. So what do you think of these? There we go. So I've gone for the Evo Course, lightweight in satin black, BF Goodrich, mud terrains. To me, this is 4x4 wheel perfection. So thanks again to No Road Club, who supplied them for me. They did me a bit of a deal, which is always nice. Still cost me a lot of money. So when we start talking about budgets and stuff like that, they cost me over half of what that car cost me. That's quite scary. The reason I decided to put in the extra money for these is A, because I've wanted them for ages. It's just a wheel, I've really, really wanted them. There's a few people that we know that have gone for them, and they just make everything look better. But obviously the other reason to that is I would like a Discovery 4 at some point, and obviously these will go straight on. So the benefit of having the 3 is whatever money you spend into it, whatever modifications you buy, when or if you decide to upgrade to a 4 at a later date, if it's affordable, you know, you love it but it's tired, so you want to go for something a little bit newer, pretty much everything you buy accessory wise for these will fit straight on a 4. So for me it's a case of they were worth the money, a lot of money, but they were worth it to me because these will last me a long time, you know, at least a couple of cars. So, and if you do choose to sell them, you very rarely see these second hand. So when you do, you never lose much money on them, sorry. You never lose much money on them, so Again, it's almost not an investment as such, but you're kind of securing a big chunk of money somewhere, as long as you don't break them or abuse them too much. But that's not what we're going for with this. It's not a pay and play toy. It's going to be strictly overlanding. So what we'll do now, I'll get the jack out and let's get them fitted. It comes with a fitting kit because the bolt holes are a lot smaller. So let's get to it. That is perfection. These wheels, the black on black, I think the black will work with any colour anyway, but that's just transformed the car, let alone its ability for off-road, the fact they're lightweight, super strong wheels anyway, but just the looks of it, it just looks so good. They're literally my favourite wheels, and hopefully you can see why now. Comes obviously supplied from No Road Club with all the black bolts, the fitting kit. They're a lot smaller bolt on there. So I've just got to get them torqued up correctly. I don't have a torque wrench here, I've just got to wait for Matt to come around with one. The other thing though, whilst we're there, admiring the wheels, I bought this. I haven't actually opened it yet. So we might as well, as this is episode 2 of Project Overland Discovery. Apparently this is a job which requires absolutely no tools. Very, very simple. I don't even have instructions. So as you can see, obviously on the front of here, it's at some point had a D4 grille. Here he is now. He doesn't know I'm videoing, obviously. Oh. Hi, sorry about that. Yeah, that's Matt. He's been round and he's obviously talked them up. He just likes to make an entrance. But anyway, where we were getting at. So at the moment, obviously I think someone has, previous owner, has colour coded the arches, the bumpers, and it's got a D4 style grille in it. So what we've gone for here is the D4.5. So I really like the silver. Probably going to keep a bit of silver on it so it just would tie in. But the gloss black, obviously it's a non-genuine part. This was on eBay. I can't remember how much it is. I'll put the price in. And then obviously the other thing is they don't come with a badge. I think that's something to do with the fact that they're non-genuine. So again on eBay, gone with a black badge. So they actually look really good. They're like brushed silver and gloss black gel badge. So I'm just going to pop that on here. But apparently this is a job which requires no tools. Hurry up, it's coming in. Not having much luck here, are we? Not only the rain coming in, the wind's coming in. Anyway, so, get a closer look. That's obviously with the badge in, that's really nice. But yeah, for a non-genuine part, it looks really, really good. It's nicely painted, there's no blemishes on it at all, but this is obviously designed for the D3, but it's a 4.5 style, so I'll put the link of it, whether series of these 4 clips on top. I mean, that one's actually it's not broken, but yeah. I didn't expect it to be that easy. So let's just see what this one looks like. Right, so there's 2 lugs on the lower grill section to push in. And then the rest if I'm honest, I feel like I'm going to break it. Why don't we try and put the top ones in first? Right, that seems better. These seem a bit bigger. Excuse me. These seem a bit bigger than the holes, but they also seem like I'm going to snap them. So, just get a screwdriver. Just got to not be scared of them, really. You push the tabs down as you're pushing it in. It seems to work. So there we go. Right. So what do we think? I think it looks much better. Always looks odd when the new part's clean and the rest of the car's dirty, because it almost looks a completely different black, which it is. It's gloss black, not Santorini black, which is what this is. But yeah, I prefer the look of that, especially when we do more things. I think it'll complete the look. Also got, which we'll do in another video, got Land Rover here. The later one's the 4.5, say Discovery. So I really like that. I'm going to do that. Some people won't like it. And the next thing as well, we need to get rid of these halogen lights. So I don't know if a vehicle with the halogen lights can run the xenons like straight away. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to do a bit more research into that. But they've really got to go. I think lights are a big thing with a car. So yeah, we'll get rid of them. But as a stage 1 initial transformation, wheels, tyres, grille, transform the car completely. I'm already falling in love with it. Best have a quick walk around, look at it. Oh, it looks so good. I actually think it definitely looks better in person than it does on the camera. But the grille, I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that, especially, you never know with these eBay parts. Like I say, for the cost of it, really good quality. And look, the badge fits really nice. I can get it to focus. But the paintwork's really good and so simple to fit. Like I say, it just transforms these. I don't know what's going on with my focus. There we go. Just transforms these D3s. I think where, obviously, mine's got the colour-coded bumper. I wanted to facelift this and I nearly bought a kit and then didn't. And then, actually now I've done this, I feel like I don't have to because of the colour-coded bumpers and arches. With the grille, lights and stuff obviously would make a huge difference, but I don't think it's needed, but so check out this fitment. So anyone that knows me, I probably would be tempted to put like a 10mm spacer in there, but all you're going to do with that is damage these arches. End up like Mr. D4 SVX, and everyone knows there's no point in him replacing his arches. I don't think he ever will. He says he's going to put them on, but I don't think he will. But it does look cool without it. That is a mean D4, but yeah, you don't need it. Looks slightly different on camera, but the fitment's so good with these wheels and tyres. I'm literally falling in love with it already just because of this. But like I say, this is a huge spend for wheels and tyres, but that's because I've always wanted them, and I sort of see myself using them on another car as well. So for me, it was worth it. It's an unnecessary expense for sure. Tyres are the essential bit, not wheels. But if you can afford it or you really want it, you can splash out on luxuries like I have. But it just goes to show the whole point of this is what's needed and what's not. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. So wheels, tyres, and a facelift grille. First mods for the D3. Let me know what you think. What should I do next? I've got some ideas in mind, but what we start with next, I'm not sure yet. But hopefully you like it as much as I do, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Obviously follow us, Instagram and Facebook. We'll try and post these videos as regular as possible. Like I said, we've got so many plans for this, and this is going to be an epic build. Going to run through all these budgets, but hopefully this will be a car for everyone that can afford it. We'll see how we get on, but we'll catch you on the next one.